let's start with the good news. Good news, the chord changes you made, as far as keeping the sound going, much better. Much better. So one of the most important things when it comes to practice, only perfect practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect is a load of nonsense. You can practice put in your 10,000 hours, and if you've been playing things incorrectly the whole time, you just got good at playing incorrect. You have to play things correct, and when mistakes happen, you need to address those mistakes immediately. So, anytime you notice that you are no longer following the click properly, anytime that you notice a chord might sound bad, you need to stop immediately wherever you're at in this and fix what's going wrong. Every time you decide to keep playing, even though you know a mistake happened, you're just setting yourself further and further back in terms of making progress. We need to stay in the realm of correct playing as much as possible in order to get you to progress in the shortest time possible. So, every single time you notice a mistake happen, fix it immediately. Okay? Do not continue on. There is no benefit to continuing on. I promise you. It's always a disservice to yourself if you allow a mistake to happen and then just continue on. We got to correct it right away. Perfect practice makes perfect. And only perfect practice makes perfect. Yes, mistakes happen. I make mistakes all the time. But I address it immediately and fix it. So, to help you stay better in time, remember, don't anticipate the beat. Think about like you want to play just a split second after the beat. A split second after the beat, okay? So, I think you may have missed this in the lesson that I sent you last time. I did say we're going to have down and up strokes, okay? And if you recall in the video, I was strumming down, up, down, up, down, up for the eighth note parts. That's what I want you to do here. It's going to help you lock into the rhythm much better. So, every time it's a down beat, we're going to strum down. Every time it's an up beat, we're going to strum up. In other words, when we say 1, 2, 3, or 4, that lines up with the metronome, you're going to strum down on that. Every time the an happens, that's the upbeat. You're going to strum up. So the strum pattern here is down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, the whole time. So, count here. If you can figure it out on your own, try and do that first. That'd be a good idea. In fact, I'm going to add something here to the top. That could very well help you. That's a full eighth note count in a 4/4 time signature. Each one of these represents the length of an eighth note. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So you got 2 eighth notes, then a quarter note. 2 eighth notes, and then a quarter note. Every single time here, except for the very end. We also have repeat signs. So you're going to play all that twice. And then you can hit that resolve chord after that. And then once you get it perfectly all the way through, then bump it up 5. And you keep doing that process like we've talked about. So play the whole thing with the repeat correct, bump it up 5. And just keep doing that each day, each practice. So, trying to think if there's anything else. I think that about covers that. So yes, we need to start being very, very disciplined and diligent with staying on the beat. If that means you don't speed up for a while, that's fine. Because if you can't follow things well at 60 or any slow pace, the chances of you following things well at 160, 180, 200, and when we get to 4 notes a click instead of just 2, probably impossible. So, got to build the foundation strong now. Here we go. 60, 1. Where's my sound? There it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2. 3 and 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 4. Repeat. Down, up, down. Down, up, down. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. 1 and 2. 3 and 4. Done. And a little note here on feeling like you're thrown off when counting out loud. It is important you learn how to do it anyway, because we're going to get to stuff that is ridiculously difficult in terms of having all kinds of crazy rhythmic stuff going on. Remember, a big part of this is so you have the foundation and the blueprints to tackle whatever song that you want. The ability to say these rhythms is going to save you tons of time and get rid of all kinds of headaches, especially crazy ass solos where the rhythm's changing all over the place. Because if you can't say it, you can't play it. It happens every single time. If you can't say the rhythm, there's almost no chance of you being able to play it. So, loud and proud, get used to saying it. I promise you, it is a tremendous skill to have, and you will be much better off for getting good at it. 120. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 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 4. Done. So remember, just 60 to 120. Get used to counting it out loud at those speeds. After that, it's okay if you don't. Alright, 180. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Two 40. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And there we go. All right. If any questions come up, let me know. Keep it clean, keep it correct. And yes, I'll see you in your next video.